From the heart of Philly, this is CBS News Philadelphia. Business owners in Wildwood speaking out about the mayhem on Memorial Day weekend, what they're saying about the unruly crowds that triggered a state of emergency.
And the start of the big week for former President Trump's hush money trial, what you can expect as closing arguments get underway today.
Break out the sunglasses again. The sun returns today after a soggy end to the long holiday weekend. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the news at 7, streaming on CBS News Philadelphia and on Philly 57. I'm Jim Donovan.
And I'm Janelle Varell. Welcome to Tuesday. Thank you so much for joining us. We're going to start with that next weather forecast, and we are in for a really nice week. Kate, good morning.
We are indeed, Janelle and Jim. Good morning. Take a look at the Ocean City Boardwalk. Not as packed as it was over the weekend, but people are out on the bikes this morning, out taking a walk or a run. And what a gorgeous start it is. The sun is up. It is going to be with us all day long. A great day out on the boardwalk. And again, not as crowded. Most of the weekend crowds have gone home, and we're just enjoying lots of sunshine down the shore and in the city today. A little bit easier to get up and get moving if you're heading back to work and back to school. It's sunny, a nice breeze out there making it feel cooler. And even though it's a bit humid this morning, the humidity drops throughout the afternoon. Dew points will be dropping all day long. So just a stray shower or thunderstorm chance, mainly far northwest late this afternoon. Otherwise, we've got nothing but sunshine to talk about. And we're warming up already. We're up to 69 in Philadelphia, 67 in Millville, and 69 degrees in Wildwood. Our high today in the city, 81. 81 down the shore as well. A little bit cooler on the sand, but you don't have to go very far inland to find the 80s today. And 77 and mostly sunny in the Lehigh Valley. Coming up, we'll time out a few scattered shower and storm chances tomorrow, and we'll take you into the start of June this weekend. Chandler, I'll send it over to you.
Can you believe we're already talking June? Thank you, Kate. Well, overnight we have some footage that shows once again that closure along Boot Road as you travel through East Count Township, Downingtown area. This is for a sinkhole that happened on Sunday night there. Repairs still need to be made, but this is going to be your first drive-in with this closure in place. So Boot Road currently closed between Southwind Drive and Quarry Road. To get around this, your best bet is going to be Route 30, but expect some delays in the area and some traffic. The arms there back down along Coney-Palmyra Bridge following an opening for, we believe it was just a test opening. We didn't see a ship, but traffic is now getting by in both directions. That's some good news, which should relieve any residual delays from the area. Also, we're talking about a crash in Christiana, Delaware. This is along Route 1 northbound before you hit 95. Luckily, this crash is now off to the right shoulder, so luckily a lane restriction no longer in place to travel Christiana, but police, they're still on scene, Jim.
Thank you, Chandler. Could be a long summer on the Jersey Shore.
Yeah, a number of chaotic incidents, including a stabbing over the Memorial Day weekend, are now forcing some towns to take action. CBS News Philadelphia's Waukesha Bailey joining us now from our newsroom with new details about what led up to the melee. Waukesha.
Good morning, Janelle, Jim. So last night we went back to Wildwood to follow up on the rough weekend for shore towns. Now, families and business owners say they've seen teens get out of control in years past, but nothing like this.
Too many kids, not enough parents.
Two Jersey Shore towns were faced with multiple incidents, officials say both involving unruly teens. Wildwood police lifted a state of emergency Monday morning after they were forced to shut down the boardwalk for several hours due to Dutay's, quote, civil unrest caused by an extremely large number of young adults and juveniles in the city. Now here's cell phone video from the boards in Ocean City. A frantic crowd running off at 10th Street where a 15-year-old boy was stabbed by an unknown male suspect. Ocean City says officials say that they made multiple arrests this weekend after large crowds of teens gathered on their boardwalks, prompting fights, shoplifting, and disorderly conduct. While Memorial Day appeared to be much quieter, folks are still bothered that their start to summer was not ideal.
To see kind of the lack of respect from some of the younger crowd, which has then caused the response from police, it's sad.
Kids everywhere, I mean, just doing ruckus, smoking weed, and just like harassing other kids.
This particular weekend became uncontrollable. You know, typically a police presence, kids listen, they do what they're told. No one wants to get in trouble, but something's changed in the atmosphere.
And last summer, Ocean City and Wildwood have adopted curfews and backpack bans. Now, if teens are caught breaking curfews, parents can be fined in some cases up to $1,500. Janelle.
All right, Waukesha, thank you for that. In other news here this morning, police releasing new video of a man who they say shot 3 people after getting knocked off of his scooter in Kensington. That shooting happening last Thursday. This is the new surveillance video. This happened on Allegheny Avenue. The alleged shooter was hit by a car while riding on a scooter and then opened fire in the direction of the car that hit him. 3 bystanders were shot, including an 8-year-old girl. The gunman appears to be limping with an injury to his right ankle. If you recognize the man in this video, you're asked to contact police. And now to a Lehigh Valley school police officer charged with sexually assaulting a student. He'll be in court later today. A preliminary hearing is set for this afternoon for Costas Nick Alestis. Prosecutors say the school resource officer and soccer coach at East Hills Middle School in Bethlehem had sexual encounters with a 14-year-old girl. He's also accused of taking an upskirt photo of an 11-year-old girl. Closing arguments start this morning, I should say, in former President Donald Trump's Manhattan hush money trial.
Prosecutors accuse Trump of falsifying business records to hide an alleged sexual encounter with an adult film star. Trump denies all wrongdoing. CBS News Philadelphia's Howard Monroe is here with a look back at the 5-week-long trial and what to expect going forward. Good morning, Howard.
Good morning to you, Jim and Janelle. Each felony count that former President Trump faces carries a maximum 4-year prison sentence as well as fines. Closing arguments, they could last all day. The judge is expected to give the jury instructions as soon as tomorrow, and after that, they'll begin deliberations. Soon, the fate of former President Donald Trump will be in the hands of a Manhattan jury following today's closing arguments.
In the last year, I've been indicted by the government on 91 different things.
In this case, prosecutors have charged Trump with 34 counts of falsifying business records, which they say was done to conceal repayment to his former fixer, Michael Cohen, after Cohen made so-called hush money payments to adult film actress Stormy Daniels. This, all in an effort to hide an alleged past sexual encounter between Trump and Daniels ahead of the 2016 presidential election. Trump has pleaded not guilty and denies the encounter.
This trial is a scam and it's a sham.
Prosecutors called 20 witnesses to the stand, including Daniels, who gave lurid details of her alleged encounter with Trump. Star witness Michael Cohen testified that Trump signed off for the payments. The defense poked at both witnesses' credibility and motives.
This case really could go either way. The jury needs to believe Michael Cohen in order to convict. I think that there's going to be some extended deliberations in this case, and everyone's going to be holding their breath.
A recent CBS News poll shows that Americans are split along party lines over whether they believe Trump is guilty or not. If Trump is convicted, legal experts say it's unclear if the judge will actually put him in prison. Other options include house arrest or probation. Jim, back to you.
Thank you, Howard. President Biden and Vice President Kamala Harris will both be in Philadelphia tomorrow for a campaign event. Yesterday, in observance of Memorial Day, the president laid a wreath at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier at Arlington National Cemetery. The president then gave his annual Memorial Day address and remembered his son, Bo, who was an Army veteran.
He didn't perish in the battlefield. He was a cancer victim from a consequence of being in the Army in Iraq for a year next to a burn pit. A major in the U.S. Army National Guard, living and working like too many besides that toxic burn pit. And as it is for so many of you, the pain of his loss is with me every day as it is with you. Still sharp, still clear, but so is the pride I feel in his service, as if I can still hear him saying, "It's my duty, Dad, it's my duty."
The president said, "We join that grief with gratitude to our fallen heroes." Here at home, the Daughters of the American Revolution laid a wreath at the Tomb of the Unknown Soldier in Washington Square. The ceremony honors American patriots who sacrificed their lives during the Revolutionary War, Civil War, and all other wars and conflicts. Washington Square was a potter's field in the 18th century. It's believed that more than 2,000 soldiers are buried there. Ceremony at Philadelphia National Cemetery in West Oak Lane featured veterans groups honoring their fallen comrades. Taps played as veterans saluted those who lost their lives in battle. A wreath-laying ceremony and a gun salute accompanied tributes from veterans to those fallen heroes. American flags were also put on the graves at the cemetery.